Welcome to the Sandro channel. Make sure that you subscribe.
Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today we're going to be talking about a very, very weird movie that's coming up here where the Justice League is going to meet the characters from like Rooster Teeth's RWBY, RWBY, otherwise known as RWBY. I personally have I was never a fan of RWBY. I checked out like an episode or two, but like I just never got into it. I was never a fan of the art style. It always had this kind of lower budget art style that I could just never get into. Although I do I like animation, I like action. I just, for whatever reason, I could just never ever get into RWBY. And now we're getting a weird crossover between them and the Justice League. So this is coming out in April 25th, and apparently it's going to cost $39.99 for the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. But otherwise, you could purchase it digitally for about $20. Which is pretty interesting, and it is just a part 1, which is also interesting here. So if you read it, it's actually called Justice League X RWBY, Superheroes and Huntsmen Part 1. So that implies there's going to be a second part, maybe even a third part. And I don't think I would ever buy it on 4K Ultra for $40, you know? Maybe if you got all 3, or maybe if you got 2 movies at once, maybe it could be justified. But my God, $40 for like 4K Ultra Blu-ray, I'm going to pass on that one. But do you guys like RWBY? Are you guys fans of RWBY? Like I know that there's I think it was like in the original like first 3 seasons or first 2 seasons of the show, the original creator worked on the show, but he eventually passed away. And then after he passed away, the quality of the show gets really, really bad. For you guys were telling me about this, like I think it's like season 6 or 7. Like the quality of the show has just fallen off of a cliff when it comes to RWBY. So are they going to be able to make an interesting crossover here? I just honestly don't know. This movie just seems to be keeping Rooster Teeth alive. I'm actually shocked that they haven't shut down Rooster Teeth yet. A lot of people were, right? Didn't Rooster Teeth used to have their own subscription service? I think they did, and they kind of like, Warner Bros, after they purchased them, they just don't know exactly what to do with Rooster Teeth, and I guess they forced them to make shit like this. Which is like, I don't think I'm gonna watch this. I gotta be real with you guys. Like, I'm a big fan of the Justice League, but like I could give a damn about RWBY. We do have a trailer here. Let's I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I mean, it looks interesting. We got some of the characters here. Is that supposed to be Wonder Woman? That looks pretty bad. We got Batman in here anywhere? I don't know. Some random like I don't know any of these characters, folks. And like Superman looks is that Superman? That like is Superboy? I don't know. That looks like shit. That just looks like shit. This entire animated like project honestly looks pretty bad. Like the animation is not good here, folks. And to think this is only a part 1 is kind of, they have so much faith in this that they actually are like, no, screw it. No matter what, we're going to make a part 2. Is very shocking. Yeah, I'm surprised that like Warner Bros. Higher ups have so much faith in the RWBY team and the Rooster Teeth team here for this project. I mean, this shot right here actually looks somewhat decent, but like I'm looking at the show right here, and honestly, it looks very, very bland, very boring. Look for it on digital 4K and Blu-ray. Of course, they want you to purchase the highest quality one because it's the most expensive. And at least the box art looks kind of decent. That's not the worst box art I've ever seen. It looks pretty solid. But I don't see myself ever getting this, For all you RWBY fans, I hope you enjoy it. But, this is just not for me. So again, it comes out April 25th. Hopefully it's, a good length. I hope you guys get like a nice hour and a half worth of footage. And that's going to be it. Oh, we do have a synopsis. I'll read the synopsis really quick. The Justice League facing off against a new horror. Adolescent Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, and Green Lantern. And also Vixen. Vixen is very rarely ever thrown in there. Are surprised to find out that not only have they materialized on a strange world called Remnant, but they've also been transformed into teenagers. Oh, that's why they look so awful. So they made Batman into a teenager? Weird. Okay. So they've also been transformed into teenagers. Meanwhile, the heroes of Remnant, RWBY, Whis, Blake, and Yang, find their world has been mysteriously altered. Can the combined forces of the Justice League and Team RWBY return Remnant to normal before a superpowered Grimm destroys everything they know? So my guess would be in the first. This is only part one. My guess would be in the first part. The characters are all young, and then towards the end of the movie, they return to adults, and then for the grand finale in part two, I'm assuming they're going to be adults and they're going to be able to use their powers to the fullest. The Justice League, of course, and destroy this evil whatever Grimm or whatever the hell. So yeah, kind of a predictable plot. You know, I don't even know much about RWBY, but like I'm already guessing the plot here, and I don't know much about it. But just off the synopsis, I mean, it sounds decent enough of a plot, but kind of weird that they made them teenagers, probably to handicap the Justice League so they don't become like so broken and easily destroy the evil villain here. But that's going to be the end of it. Kind of a lackluster movie, in my opinion. I don't really care for this at all, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you give a shit about this one? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro here? Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.